Hello everybody, welcome back to the Geek Takeover. My name is Steven. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. You're here. I can't believe it. I'm back. Hello. If you are a new subscriber or new viewer, thank you for clicking on the video. Please consider dropping a like and subscribing. You can tell it's been a minute. Please bear with me. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Like I said, my name is Steven. You can call me the Geek Takeover. You can call me Steven. You can call me Steven Takeover. You can call me Geek Steven. I will pretty much respond to just about everything. Now, in a future video, I will do a reintroduction to myself, but today I just want to talk about Captain America: Brave New World. And I'm going to start off by saying, as you can tell from some of the stuff that you see behind me, I love Captain America. He's one of my favorite superheroes. So some of my stuff may be considered as biased. I'll be the first to tell you, yes, I am biased. But for this review, I will do my best to give you a fair and honest review. Now, this movie starts with, I believe this movie is set either 2 to 5 years after the Falcon and Winter Soldier. Sam has been Captain America for a long time now. He's fit into the role very well. I love the first opening action sequences, seeing him fight more as Captain America, using the shield more, and Red Wing. I think it was a great reintroduction to people who either never watched Falcon or Soldier, which if you haven't, you should. It's a great show. Or it's just a good reintroduction of Sam back to the general audience. As well as he does have a very good hand-to-hand combat, which I think sets up a lot of the movie, as well as sets him up in the future, because he's not a super soldier. He's just a guy like you or me. And this showed that even without the shield, he could still whip that ass. And it also introduced us to Giancarlo Esposito, who he's just phenomenal. As well as it showed Danny Ramirez as Joaquin Torres in his new Falcon suit, which we will get to that later on. Throughout this movie, it pulls a lot of very good action sequences. I feel like this tried to take us back to the Winter Soldier era, which obviously it's no Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier is a damn near perfect movie. This is not a perfect movie, I will say that, but it did its best. It's a very good spy thriller. It has good action sequences, whether it's on the ground or flying. Their dogfights were phenomenal and outstanding. And let's see what else. Anthony Mackie shined in the role as Captain America. I think this movie was such a great way to show the world that Sam Wilson is leading the Avengers and is going to be one of the faces for Avengers Doomsday and Secret Wars. Sure, we'll get RDJ back. Sure, we'll probably get Hugh Jackman back, Tobey Maguire, Benedict Cumberbatch, and all these other people, Tom Holland. But people cannot forget that Sam Wilson is here and he is not going anywhere. Harrison Ford delivered great performances as Thaddeus Thunderbolt Ross, whether it was a guy trying to move from his past to make a better man for himself, better president, and better father to Betty, or whether it was him trying to fight the past and keep the past buried because he's ashamed of what he's done. I thought his performances was amazing, and I'll be honest, I don't think he's had this much fun on a set in years, because I don't think when he was doing Star Wars The Force Awakens that he had fun. Obviously he didn't, because he asked them to kill him. Well, guess what? He didn't do that in this movie. Spoiler alert. And also another breakout performance, Danny Ramirez, Joaquin Torres. Loved him. He was such a good supporting actor and supporting role in this movie, and I hope we get to see more of him. I don't know if we will. I guess we'll find out, because Sam did ask him to join the New Avengers as he forms them. Now, this movie, like I said, was really good. There's a lot of pros in my opinion. Sam, Joaquin, or Thaddeus. The fight sequences, the flights, the suits looked amazing. Adamantium's in this movie. The Eternals reference, a lot of you guys can stop complaining about that. But like I said, I gotta be unbiased, so I gotta talk about some cons. Cons of this movie. Some of the CGI in this movie, especially towards the end, some of you will know, some of you won't know, was not the best. You could very much tell that it was a green screen, which is weird because I know they filmed on location with the cherry blossoms. So a lot of that was a little weird to see. It is what it is. It's not the worst. The worst CGI, before anybody keeps complaining, oh, it doesn't look good. Oh, it's a movie, big budget, blah, blah, blah. All the reshoots. Do me a favor, or don't do me a favor. Watch Secret Invasion. That is a terrible show with terrible CGI. It used AI for its opening credits. Love Samuel L. Jackson. Love you. Love Emilia Clarke. I don't want that to ever exist again. So, back to some cons. Some of the, I think the pacing was fine, but for a movie that believe was an hour and 54, an hour 58, it could have been longer, and I wish it was longer. Especially because, like I said, I'm a Cap fan. I would have sat through 3 hours of this movie. Another con that I would address is the Red Hulk of it all. Should they have kept Red Hulk as a secret? Yes. Do most audience members who know the comics know that Ross is going to turn to Red Hulk? Yes. So should we complain? Not really, because I feel like unless you're not a comics fan, then yes, you can complain. But we know he was going to turn into Red Hulk. There's nothing really there to complain about, in my opinion. I just think you're looking at something to pick on. Plus, I also have to think about, McDonald's leaked that the Red Hulk was going to be in the movie already, so why not? So I talked about some cons, talked about some pros. Now I'm going to talk about some takeaways. The first big takeaway is we have adamantium in the MCU. And it's coming from Tiamat from the Eternals, which is a very slept-on movie, by the way. But that's neither here nor there. We're talking about Captain America. Adamantium, for those who don't know, brought us Wolverine. So we are slowly but surely planting seeds to the X-Men. Now, I don't think we're going to get there anytime soon, at least MCU X-Men. I still think that's a little ways away. But it is nice to see that we are planting seeds. And I liked that the countries of Japan and America were the main fighting points for adamantium. It makes me wonder if during the conflict over the sea for the Battle of Tiamat, not really battle, it was Sam and Joaquin trying to keep the peace before war breaks out, I should say. It makes me wonder if any Japanese soldiers went on there. Maybe they took some adamantium, maybe some American soldiers did for Project X. I guess we'll find out soon. So that's one big takeaway. Another one, the post-credit scene. Some people didn't like it. I personally enjoyed it because we're, again, planting seeds for Secret Wars. A lot of these people in the MCU, they don't know about Doomsday or Secret Wars. We do because we're real people. We watched Comic-Con. We watched RDJ come out and we watched the Russos say, Secret Wars is next. Doomsday's next. The leader telling Sam that, something is coming and the others will be here, it makes sense if you think about it. Because now Sam knows that something is out there. It'll be another drive to go make the new Avengers and form a team to be ready. I hate to put it this way, but it's like the Walmart version of when Bruce told Strange that Thanos is coming. That was much better because Infinity War is a perfect movie. But this is, in a way, similar to that. You're warning somebody about a big threat. Do you just want an incursion to happen and then the Avengers are caught with their pants down? Well, there would be there's no Avengers. Do you just want the heroes to be caught with their pants down? That's at least my outlook on that. Another takeaway that I will say is Sam is, I think, solidified himself as a future face for the MCU. And as a black man, I cannot be any happier. I think what Sam stands for as Captain America is amazing, and it brings a tear to my eye. Those are my takeaways. Also, I would love to see more movies of this. I need more Sam in my life now. So, pros, cons, takeaways. I've talked about breakout stars, Harrison Ford, Anthony Mackie, Joaquin Torres. Now, next, final thoughts and my review score. Final thoughts, it's a good movie. It's not perfect. I loved it. To me, it's a top 10 MCU project. To you, it may not be, and I respect that. Now, should you listen to me? No. Should you listen to IGN? Hell no. They put this at like a 2 2 out of 5 stars. They put The Penguin at like a 4 out of 10 or whatever. IGN is untrustworthy. Don't listen to them. You know who you should listen to? Yourself. Do yourself a favor. Go buy a ticket for this movie and go judge it for yourself. And then you can say, oh yeah, this movie is trash. Or yeah, this movie is amazing. Or yeah, this movie was okay. And if that's your opinion, that's your opinion. But don't listen to the scoopers. Don't listen to the critics. Go judge for yourself. Now, for me, I'm going to do this as a 5-star review, just like Letterboxd. So on Letterboxd, after I watch this, I put this movie at a 4 out of 5 stars. Not perfect, but I thoroughly enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. You can put your own reviews. You can put your own ratings. If you want to, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would love that. If you like the video, I would love you even more. Mwah. And hopefully I will be seeing you guys more. I plan on doing a reintroduction to myself, so stick around. Geek Takeover out.